Alrighty. This guy said triple devout boots? Bro, what? Bro, what? Alrighty. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. Well, he almost just forgot his arrows. That could have been bad. Alright, here we go. A trio scale CM. This should be nice and cozy. We do have one person without any mega rares. Just pointing that out, just for references on how long we might take. Got two people in pretty much max gear, and then one person, not so much. Should still be very speedy though. Actually got a new PB with this exact trio team the other day. But also, to be fair, my previous PB was way before, like way earlier. I think I didn't have all three mega rares yet, and it was certainly before Yama. Much less with the introduction of the Mocha gear now as well. So lots of new stuff in the game, honestly. I am the second one through to Crab, so I will handle the melee. First person in usually deals with the ranger. Second person in runs on the north side to get to the melee. And then we'll run over here. Usually we wouldn't smash the crabs like that. Because we would want to move them. See, yeah, that is exactly the reason why we don't smash the crabs, because it's not gonna unfreeze or unstun in time to move. And you do want to move them in the interest of time here. We're gonna overload and enhance here. We're gonna start scavving. That's actually a lot more than what I need right there, just in 1 KC. Very nice. And we'll equip our Harm Staff and our Tome of Fire as well. Built the shared storage, even though we're not going to be using it. Whenever you build the storage, you do get more space in the private storage as well. So even when you're raiding in a team full of Ironman and you're not going to be using the shared storage, it's still very useful. Almost a full inventory here, 28. Just light it up. Can probably chop a little bit more. Okay, we'll light the fourth and final brazier. Then we'll drop our axe and tinderbox. Won't be needing that. Let's get everything back out. And we will simply just be fire surging Ice Demon here. Standing against this wall, this should be the safe spot as long as someone else is aggroing the Ice Demon. So don't need to protect range here, it'll never reach us. Ice Demon down nice and quick. I do have ZCB, which I haven't brought in previous runs, but I brought it here now. Very cooperative shaman right there, instantly jumped. Very nice. So instead of pre-potting an anti, I decided to just bring a Sandfew in. Although I'm sure I could get away with pre-potting an anti. That shaman's completed. I think I can get away with just making 8 brews and 5 restores in this team. I think that's what I've done previously. Yeah, that's all the Buchu I need. Make our restores. Make our brews as well. Deposit everything. There we go. Get all our melee gear out and all our mage gear out. And we'll bring the ZCB as well. Overload, enhance, 1 restore, 2 brews. That should do the trick. In the vanguards we go. Somebody just got a Serp Visage. Okay, very nice. Rangers coming this way, so swap into our melee gear. Swap into our mage gear. We're gonna tag them, or our range gear to tag the major. scythe is currently not really hitting. Should be able to just finish all three now. Okay, the melee unfortunately got dragged. Now I'm taking a bunch of damage. Alright, all three vanguards done. I'm gonna take this brew here. Won't really need anything else though. Don't think we'll have ZCB back up for Vespula since we used that at vanguards. Let's swap into our mage gear. That's what we're going to be using for Vespula. Let's get our rune pouch out, pickaxe, ZGS. Alrighty. Stamina should not be an issue here. And grab all these pots. I was a little thrown off by that. In all the previous runs, no one else typically grabs any of the pots from Vespula, so I was just accustomed to grabbing all of them right there, but... let's deposit this, and let's get a couple more brews out. Let's re-overload. And enhance as well. I will have spec for Vasa, and then I should have 50 spec for Mudadao. Should be okay. I didn't actually get quite enough pots as I wanted to out of the chest earlier, so let me hit the chest again and grab a few more brews. Guardian's nice and simple here. A 61 max hit. All three of us hit above a 50 right there. Sheesh. ZCB hit, very nice. Good DPS right there. Back into our range gear. And then into our mage gear now. I just messed up the switches somehow. There we go. Don't have a salve, so we're just going to be maging mystics. Oh, don't have our mage's ring on. $75 max hit. Oh, our enhance ran out. Let's get our ZGS ready for the Mamada. Let's get ready to entangle. Keep our health up. Okay, let's not use our ZCB here because we do need to save our spec for the ZGS. A few times when I've brought both the ZGS and the ZCB, I've mistakenly used the ZCB just I'm like, oh yeah, I have it, let's use it. Very nice. Okay, let's sort our inventory out here. We're gonna need to get our Elder Maul out. I do want my mage gear at the top. I'll just move the rune patch down here, overload and enhance over there. I can probably just sip that restore. Bank that, get... Oh man, we have a lot of space. Let's get to it. Actually swapped to the wrong armor there. Oh, that sucks. Almost stepped into that lightning. Okay, I'm just gonna brew here, even though I really don't want to. I guess we're going for perfect trio, perfect Ohm trio here, which I actually need too. I don't even have spec up right now. Ouch. Dude, what is that, man? I'm gonna need Ohm to be a little bit more humble. I've like no food. Are we gaming? Sort of, I suppose. It's looking kind of scary right now with our supplies. GG. Okay, that's just unfortunate. What? Okay, Ohm has been very rude. Very rude. Hey, looking a bit rough, yeah, that might be a little bit of an understatement. Yeah, even before you tuned in, on that first phase, it was smacking me. Unfortunately. Humble 5 that time. Yeah, it's making me brew when I really don't want to brew, too. Honestly, I don't do a lot of team chambers. I've been doing them more recently, mostly just honestly because I'm bored. I don't really know what I want to be doing at the moment, so I've just been doing a lot of like if someone asks, I'm like, yeah, sure. Which is pretty much what happened just now. I was just gonna do some AFK thieving at Varlamore and get some easy clues. But then I was asked to do some CMs, and I was like, I guess. ZCB missed. Tragic. $25.14. Dragon arrows and teak planks. Dragon arrows are always nice. So yeah, that was just the first of the day. I'm not sure how many we're gonna be doing, but good for more. For the longest time, I didn't make use of my Toma Fire or any of the pages. But as of recently, I've been doing a lot of CMs on the Surge roll too, so... where's my chugging barrel? There it is. I will just load this one. And we can just pack our inventory with food. Just wait on the team here real quick, and we should be sending another one. Yeah, I honestly, when it comes to chambers, I prefer solo more. But when you have a competent team, it's pretty chill. And I think I like 3 scale the best. I feel like 5s can get a bit too hectic, especially when you're dealing with Ironman and whatnot. It's like, oh yeah, I need the overload. Oh, no, can't drop you this overload. I need it. No, you get this overload? No, you get this overload. It's just kind of annoying. They've made steps to make this raid a bit friendlier so that like everyone can raid together, but definitely before it was very I guess annoying is the right word to use. It was very annoying and inconvenient to be doing this raid as an Iron Man with other people or even other Iron Men. But yeah, I think if I'm not soloing CMs, a trio is probably the sweet spot. And considering in this specific team, not everyone's in max gear, and we're still doing these like 25, 23-minute raids. Like that's pretty solid. And I died on that last one, and I got 32k points. So I think if I didn't die, I probably would have got like 40, 45k, I think. Now you might be wondering, oh, what are you missing from Chambers to Xerix? Well, really, it's just the pet and the KC capes. Here at Chambers, the KC capes only count your challenge mode completions. If we combine our regulars and our challenge modes, then we would have enough KC for Xerix General here, which is 1500, I believe. But this one's only CMs, so we don't have that one yet. And then the last one's going to be Xerix Champion. You know, a little while ago on Reddit, I saw someone create some concept art for maxed cape variants of these KC capes, like one at Chamber tier, one at Top, one at TOA. I think they made an LMS one too. All of them look pretty sick. They should just add more cape variants in the game. I don't think it hurts, you know? I think it's a cool thing to have. I don't think it hurts the game in any way to have them, so it'd be cool to see. I don't know if the mic is picking this up right now, but I'm just pouring some Coke into my glass here. Don't know if we just did like some ASMR or if the mic didn't pick that up at all. It probably didn't. All right. I mean, I'm ready. I've been ready. Yeah, this time we are pre-potting our antes, so we don't have to sip a Sandfew or anything like that. I'm very stingy with those Sandfews. I don't think he has the timing, like the calendar, to start. He doesn't aggro the boss a lot of the times. But at the same time I don't like really care enough. But we're not speed running here or anything. It's honestly kind of funny every time we start the raid. He always has to do a double take to lure Tecton. Oh my god, huge DPS there, holy. Why does he never take the revet? It's a free revet, you know? No, I wasted a scythe charge on the crab, dude. That's terrible. That's crab room complete. Let's overload now and enhance. Gonna do a little scav in here. That scav didn't drop anything. Let's get our harm staff and our tome of fire. Get a tinderbox. Some big chops there. That was quick. About half the GMs I know aren't GM anymore. That's because the Duma Mocha CAs came out not even a whole week ago, right? Or has it been a week? It hasn't been a week, right? On to shamans. It's just too easy. What the? Bro, what? I thought it was gonna jump over to where I was. What the heck? Got baited. The routine of these vials. Off we go. All our melee gear, mage gear. Overload and enhance. Baby hits right now. What the heck? No, I was slow on that. The ZCB missed. What a tragedy. Very nice. Let's get our inventory situated here. Rune pouch, pickaxe, EGS. Couple more restores. I could be mistaken here, but I think you should be losing a tick as soon as you enter the scav area, right? In order to start Vespula correctly. Yeah, otherwise that happens. Which usually isn't that big of a deal. It is if you lack DPS, though. Ooh. We'll probably bank a restore here and get another brew. Well, our stamina's a little low. I forgot to hit the stamina pool. Well, that hurt. I was just greeting for points there. I honestly didn't need to do that, right? But greeting for points. Alright, I will have to hit the stamina pool here. We have everything else we need, though. A little low on prayer here. Get our ZCB ready. My ZCB missed again. That is a tragedy. How nice of this Mystic to already be in position. Oh, what a misclick. Ouch. A 42! I'm scared. I'm scared. Get our ZGS into position. So we're ready for the switches. Our Tumikin's Shadow has 10,500 charges remaining, huh? What the? That might have been a little early there, so hopefully we do some big damage here. Completely mistimed that brew eat. All works out though. Oh, we're gonna need to grab the Elder Maul out of the chest. A 31. Okay, not this again. Last Ohm was very, very rude. Although I do have more supplies this time. Okay. 38. Come on, man. I had to save up there. So even getting hit by the firewall fails perfect ohm, huh? Like, even though you're not in it? Interesting. I don't even have spec. Humble Zero? I mean, I know that was on Prey, too. Okay. Might not have ZCB spec for head phase. Ohm has been much more humble on this one than the previous one. May have spoke too soon. Actually, we may have spec. We'll see. Might not be worth using, though, by the time it comes up. Yeah, actually. I think just in time, really? Oh, wow, a purple arcane prayer scroll. We're rich. Nah, that's probably not even the split. 4.9 mil? It's actually a bit more than I would have thought, to be honest. I don't think we split those, though. I mean, to be fair, the other day I got 2 arcanes in like a. I think it was also a trio sesh, or was it? No, it was a 4-man sesh. We didn't split those. So I got like 8, 9 mil. Need our ZGS back out, pickaxe and defender. We are good to go whenever the team is back. Yeah, the only thing about this is that I'm on the surge roll, so I'm burning up pages. How many pages do I really have? I mean, I suppose that's a good amount, I think. Especially if the only place I'm using pages is here. I don't use them anywhere else. Should last a good while. Plus, honestly, I could also just borrow pages from my other account. Borderlands 4 launches to mostly negative Steam reviews. Really, I thought people liked Borderlands. You know, I might just do this perfect trio thing in a solo, honestly. Just like 1+2 it. That might be the move. No, people do perfect. Yeah. Because it is a trio CA. Alright, here we go again. Think big. Yes. Interesting. Interesting. I guess I will have to stun it there. I don't really have much of a choice. Hmm. I see. That better despawn. Yeah, there we go. That was interesting. Built the chest. Hello, I clicked. Weird. Oh, it got dragged. Might as well eat this angler. What the heck? One more Buju. Off we go. Dude. GG. I wonder if I'm just, obviously I can't reach the ranger from here. If the T-bow or the shadow is better. That was quite unfortunate. Taking 10 years to open one chest. Hmm. Let's grab another brew just in case. Ouch. Evo noodled. Start organizing our inventory. Mr. Money Tree, what's going on? Don't punch me, please. Overload expired. Prayer's a little low. Mining some stars, cooking some dinner. Sounds good. Star mining's always pretty chill. Nice account. Thank you, thank you. Get ready for this entangle here. That might be a little early. Surely we'll be fine. Definitely was a little early though. It'll be fine. Very nice. All right, let's start organizing our inventory here. ZCB up here. And here we go. Oh, oh my god. I was looking at the chat and the crystal just popped up underneath me. You'd say good luck, but it doesn't look like I need anything. I could use the luck for the pet, I suppose. It sounds crazy to say, but we are dry on the pet here. Honestly, any items for Hosen over here would be nice. He doesn't have any mega rares yet. Imagine if you got a Twisted Bow right here, you know? Nice payday for me too, actually, if that happens. I could use the GP, to be honest. Oh, don't even have spec up yet. Prayer's a little low. Humble 0. The prayer drain, not so humble. On the P3. Yeah, it'd be really nice to get the pet, because once we get the pet, all that remains is the KC capes, which is not an RNG grind at all, you know? So it's just a matter of doing the raid. A 35? Okay, I was late to brew there, but better alive than dead. Dude. That's just unfortunate. Oh my god, the boss needs to calm down. Taking so much damage here in the last like 30 seconds. And I have to keep brewing too, because like I think if I'm below like 45, I think I'm actually in chance range. Dude, is ZCB missed on head phase? GG. At least we are alive, though. And no back-to-back? Tragic. You would have a sneaking, or you have a sneaking suspicion that you would have received an elite clue scroll. Oh boy, a torn prayer scroll and saltpeter. That is tragic. I would have preferred pure essence. At least I use pure essence, you know? What am I gonna do with saltpeter? Welp. Is there actually a use for saltpeter these days? Before you used to use it for the Hasidius thing? Hasidius favor? But that's gone. Done about 300 chambers and never seen a Tebow. Yeah, that thing is pretty rare. Quite rare indeed. Oh, for a second, I thought I forgot my rune pouch. I did not. It's just in a different slot. GG. Golfing tomorrow for his birthday? Happy birthday, Boomer. I'm like mildly annoyed that no one takes that revit. Bro, you're the second one in. Get the melee re. I don't even do team CMs, and I know this. But yeah, I really don't do team CMs that often. In chambers, I actually prefer solos. But I'm just kind of here, just cause I don't know what else to do. I actually just don't know what else to do. If I wasn't doing this right now, I would probably just be pickpocketing for some easy clues, cause I need a ham joint. Build the chest. And store everything. Thank you. Huge chops right there. Yeah, the plan is we're going to be getting a ham joint, then moving on to some Fasani's Nightmare. Now, ideally, I'd also have a Void Waker, but that is kind of a sore spot for us. We are incredibly dry on that grind, so dry that I've temporarily given up. Because that grind was starting to tilt me. So, yeah, moving on from that for now. And plus, I've already done 420 Fasani's KC before having a Void Waker and a Ham Joint, so it won't hurt me too much to do more. Would have loved to have one, though. I hate when it just constantly switches aggro between people, and it's like hard to tell who it's aiming at. Oop. Oop. I did it again. Clicking all over the place right now. Am I forgetting something? No, I think we're good. I think. I don't know why, but the inventory looked a little odd to me, but I think we're good. Oh, it looks a little odd to me because things were just ever so slightly out of place. The switches. Oh my god, that's a massive hit. I just got a 600 plus EXP drop with Tebow. And I'm dead. Man, that sucks, bro. How did I die there? Did the mage aggro me? What? Actually, how did I die there? Did the mage aggro me? I'm so confused. Oh my god, please. It's so annoying. I appreciate the sub. Now I know my bot is working. My chatbot. Of course, when that happens, not everybody is always in the stream. It could just be someone subbing off of a YouTube short or a blanking or a video, you know. I'm getting absolutely destroyed right now. Absolutely getting destroyed. Stop. Don't do it. I'm 9 HP, please. Oh god. No, I'm dead. Genuinely thought I was dead there. This has got to be the most scuffed run ever, so that means Tebow, right? That means Tebow. I think this is going to be the last one. And honestly, with the way that it's been going, probably a good call. The way it's been going, perhaps a good call. Well, dude. Nobody get a ZCB. It's actually a scam. This thing never hits. I'm a walker. Oh my god, are you serious? Man. It's this the Tebow run. I'm gonna pick up this brew. You never know if I need it. Also, I think there's a one dose overload and enhance at Vespula right now that I'm also gonna just pick up. Because I died, I'm burning an extra dose and I'll probably need it. This raid stinks. I feel like this doesn't really happen to me as often in solos. But the more team ones I do, the chances of me dying in just like a bunch of dumb ways is pretty high. I don't know what it is. I got 7k points right now. This is tragic. Yeah, honestly, I can't remember the last time I died in solo chambers, with the exception of Ulm. You know, sometimes it's just a little unfortunate. Hello. I don't know if we'll be able to drag that one. Yeah. Oh my god, can I do some damage? Oh, I turned off my EXP drops. I was like, where's my damage? Alright, nobody Mike Tyson me, please. This is tragic. This is a tragic run right here. Scuff equals stuff done, maybe? GG. That's the first one I've missed, but I mean, first one I've missed in a long while, so can't really complain, I guess. Truly a tragic run right here. It's not just me, like we in general, we have no points. Dude, can you calm down with the prayer drain? Jeez. I mean, I had space for a third restore, so it's like more than fine, but doesn't make it any less annoying. Just spamming that attack right now. Oh, it's so slow on that. I find it so weird that with Oathplate, you put your lance on slash now. That's so weird. I'm probably not even gonna have to spec up. A Tanzanite Fang is 9 mil? What? Since when? Hmm. Does lightning not fail it? Everything's fine. Alright. Damn. Just one mistimed brew and my max hit dropped by 11. Holy. I just maxed hit a 64 right there when typically it's a 75. Scuff equals stuff, right? This has been the most scuffed run. Never mind. You know, we only totaled 112k points. Oh, you know what? Actually, how come down here it says 107k points, but then up there it says 112k? Like, it was like slow to add someone's 5k points or something. Also, I would have gotten an elite clue scroll there again. Oh, more dragon arrows though. I'll take that. Alrighty. Hmm. TY4Rs. Some dragon arrows out of this session, I suppose. Let me bank all of that. Oh man, I'm trying to boot up my other PC right now, and the screen's all weird. I have no idea what's going on. All right, how many easy caskets are we up to now? We have one clue in our bank. What about the actual caskets go? We have 6. How many caskets do you think it'll take to get a ham joint? Because that's what we're after right now. That is what we're after at the moment. Well, that was KC 1239. Missing the pet, which we are actually dry on, which is crazy to say. Imagine being dry on a pet, right? And we're not even like actively pet hunting. Although I guess we are at this point at Chambers. Although it's like it's something like I think even if I was completely green logged, I would still do more Chambers. Just because it's fun content. Alright, what should we do next here? What should we do next? I have a whole bunch of junk at wait. Oh man, some of this stuff I must have not stashed, huh? That's why it's in my dang, that's annoying. This was a easy clue step most likely, and I just didn't stash it. And now I don't know which one it is. I guess I could look it up. Staff, studded body, bronze plate legs. I'm sure I, blow a raspberry. No, that can't be it. Oh, no, it is. RD Zoo. Okay. Pretty sure I built the stash unit there. RD Zoo. There's the stash unit. That's taken care of. Alrighty. Well, I don't think I'm gonna do any more raids. I'm probably just gonna like do some thieving, which is not exactly the most exciting content, so I'm gonna call it here. In the meantime, though, I'm gonna redirect the stream over to kind of like a TV channel of sorts on our YouTube here, where it's gonna replay. It's gonna be a marathon of our GIM series and some other content. So yeah, I will catch you guys on the next stream. Have a good one and take it easy.